So, hi guys, good evening. Today we are here to understand what is the importance of Java full stack. Okay, so first let me write here what is our agenda. Java full stack demo. Okay, so actually we know Java is a programming language. Okay, so Java is a programming language. So, what is the difference between learning only Java programming language? What is the difference between learning Java full stack demo? Okay, so this is our main concept, what we are going to discuss in few minutes. So, before discussing Java full stack, okay, so let me introduce myself. Okay, so myself, Sai Teja, I am having 3+ years of experience in developing real-time applications based on Angular and Spring Boot. I have knowledge on real-time tools such as Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, okay, Gradle, JUnit, along with Mockito. And not only this, okay, so I have 2+ years of experience in teaching field. I have trained several students in previous years here. Okay, so let me write myself. Okay, so myself Sai Teja. Okay, so I am expert. Okay, so I am expert in developing. Okay, in developing what kind of applications? In developing web-based applications. Okay, in developing web-based applications based on, okay, so based on technologies such as what? Angular and Spring Boot. Okay, so Angular and Spring Boot. And one more thing, let me tell you about my tech stack here. Okay, so what is the knowledge I am having? Okay, so you have to understand, right? Okay, so what is the knowledge I am having before joining this Java full stack here? Okay, let me discuss my tech stack. Okay, tech stack. I know programming language, core Java, okay, along with Java 8 futures, okay, along with Java 8 and technologies such as JDBC, okay, servlets and JSP. Okay, and one more thing, I know frameworks also. Okay, so frameworks. So what kind of frameworks I know? Okay, I know two kind. Okay, I know two types of frameworks. One is application framework. Okay, application framework, and the second one is what? And the second one is okay, ORM framework. Okay, what is this ORM framework? Okay, what is application framework? Okay, what is application framework? Spring is an application framework. Okay, so Spring framework is an application framework. What is ORM framework? Okay, so Hibernate is an ORM framework here. Okay, so this is the tech stack here. Okay, so frameworks, two types of frameworks. One is application framework, and next one is what? ORM framework. And one more thing, along with these frameworks, okay, I have idea on, okay, so these days very trending concepts, okay, that is what? Spring Boot. Okay, so Spring Boot along with, okay, so along with the microservices concept. Okay, so I have real-time experience on the Spring Boot along with microservices. Okay, so in my previous years of companies, okay, I have worked on Spring Boot, microservices, on Hibernate framework, and I worked on Spring framework also. Okay, so developing Spring MVC based applications. Okay, developing Spring Boot REST based applications, right? That means writing REST APIs. Okay, so integrating with different types of APIs. Okay, so like that. So this is what general tech stack here. So what are the real time tools I know? Okay, so real time tools. Uh, tools And the first tool what I know here is Maven, next Gradle, okay, next JUnit, okay, next Log4j, next Jekako, okay, and next version control Git and GitHub here. Okay, so Git and GitHub. Okay, so these are the things what I know in my tech stack. Okay, so this tech stack completely belongs to backend. Okay, I know front end tech stack also. Okay, so what is my front end tech stack? Okay, so my front end tech stack is what? Very simple: HTML, okay, CSS, JavaScript, and one framework. What is that framework here? Angular framework. Okay, so I know what? Angular framework. That means I have expertise, I have strong hands on Angular framework, because what are the projects I have doing in my company from several years? Those projects are completely on Spring Boot and Angular. Okay, so this will be the added advantage for you people if you join in my course. What is that course here? Java full stack demo here. Okay, so this is a quick introduction about myself. Okay, after understanding about myself, what is the next target here is? The next target is what are the meaning? Okay, so what is the meaning of full stack? Okay, so I want to know what is the meaning of full stack. Sir, why the term full stack came into picture? Okay, so what is full stack? Full stack means, okay, full stack means a person, okay, a person or a developer, okay, a person or a developer who is, okay, so who is expert in developing, who is expert in developing both both front end based applications and, okay, both front end based applications and back end based applications here. Okay, so back end based applications. Okay, so such type of person is called as what? Full stack. Okay, so full stack developer here. Okay, so these people will be calling as what? Full stack developers here. That means he can able to write code. Okay, so he can able to write code in, okay, he can able to write code in front end as well as he can able to write code in back end also. Okay, in backend also. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this is what meaning of full stack here. Now my target is, sir, okay sir, I have understood about what is full stack. Now what are the contents you are going to discuss in this a part of this full stack training course? Okay, so this full stack, okay, so this full stack is divided into three modules. Okay, so I have divided these things into three modules. What is this full stack? Java full stack is divided into three modules. What are those? Module 1, okay, next one is what? Module 2, and next one is what? Module 3 here. Okay, so in module 1 what you are going to learn? Okay, very simple. We will be coming from basics here, very basic level. First you will be understanding, okay, so some miscellaneous concepts. Okay, that means what? Some small um, languages. C, okay, so C plus plus. Okay, so next you will be coming to next concept called as what? Core Java. Okay, so core Java. Next, advanced Java. Okay, next, Oracle means what? MySQL here. Okay, so SQL. This is what concept, this is what module number 1. After understanding the first module, what are the things you are going to learn in second module? In second module you are going to learn what? HTML, okay, so CSS, JavaScript, okay, so bootstrap. Okay, so bootstrap, and next one is what? Angular framework. Okay, so Angular framework. So this is what second module. We can able to say second module is completely based as what? It is completely based as front end module here. What is this module name? Front end module. Okay, next, what is the third module? The third module here is frameworks module. What is this? Frameworks module. So what are the things we are going to discuss inside this frameworks module? The first framework we are going to understand here is Hibernate framework. Sir, what is this Hibernate framework? Why the term Hibernate came into picture? Okay, we will understand when we go into the subject here. The next one here is what? Spring framework. What is this? Spring framework. And the next one here is what? Spring boot. Okay, so Spring boot along with microservices here. Okay, so along with microservices here. Okay, done. So once we complete these three modules, sir, what is the next one? Sir, what is the next one here? Okay, so the next one here is introduction to real-time tools here. Sir, what is this real-time tools? So once you join in the company, okay, so you should know some basic mandatory tools as a Java developer. What are those tools here? Maven tool. Okay, so Gradle tool. Okay, so next one is what? Log4j. Log4j. Okay, Git and GitHub. Okay, so Git and GitHub. And last one is what? JUnit with Mockito here. Okay, what is this? Mockito 5. This is what some of the real-time tools what you should know once you join the company here. Okay, sir, very good. Now you are telling our Java full stack demo is divided into three modules, that is module 1, module 2 and module 3. Sir, where where this exactly these three modules are used? Okay, so I want to know, sir. Okay, I want to know where exactly these three modules are used here. Okay, now let me show you one some pictorial representation so that you will be getting some clarity here. Okay, now let me open Paint. So right click, edit. Okay, so here what I want to do, okay, just I want to know. Okay, so let me define these things here. Okay, so this Java full stack demo course is divided into two things. What is that? What is that? Tell me, guys. What is that? One is what? One is front end. Okay, so this is what? This is front end, and this is what? This is back end here. Okay, now let me write the same things here. Okay, so front end. So what is in front end? You are going to understand. Okay, so front end, and this is what? This is back end. Okay, so in front end you will be understanding what about HTML, okay, CSS, okay, JavaScript, then next Bootstrap, okay, and next one is what? Angular framework here. What is this? Angular framework. Okay, done. Super. So this is what it comes under front end here. So what are the things that comes under back end here? Okay, so core Java. Okay, next one is what? Advanced Java. Next one is what? Hibernate framework. Okay, so Hibernate framework. And next one is what? Spring framework. Okay, so Spring framework. And next one is what? Spring Boot. Okay, so Spring Boot along with microservices here. Sir, what are those? Microservices. Okay, microservices. Okay, so this is our Java full stack course. Then you may get that out. Where is MySQL? Okay, so MySQL, okay, so MySQL and Oracle, these things comes under database. Okay, so this is what? This is a database. Okay, so there is a separate thing is available, database course. Okay, so here you will be understanding the remaining concepts here. Okay, so DBMS. Okay, so DBMS. Okay, so what are the things here? You will be understanding Oracle. Okay, so Oracle. Next, you will be understanding about what? MySQL. Oh, that means what you will be learning Oracle database along with what MySQL database here. Okay, so this is what we are going to learn inside our Java full stack course here. Sir, along with this, what are the things we are going to learn? Okay, so we are going to focus on some of the IDEs. Okay, sir, what are the IDEs we are going to focus? Okay, so that is what one is what Visual Studio Code. Okay, so Visual Studio Code, and next one is what Spring Tool Suite. Okay, Spring Tool Suite here, or Eclipse IDE, or what is the next one here? Eclipse IDE here. Okay, done. Super, super guys. Okay, so these are what different types of IDEs where we are going to use as the part of our Java full stack course here. Now, sir, what is the term called front end? What is the term called back end? In real time development, okay, so how many types of layers are available? Okay, so which layer is responsible for which purpose? Okay, where exactly our languages, where exactly our frameworks sets. Okay, so these things we will be discussing in few minutes. Okay, now let me open one more paint here. Okay, so new. Okay, now let me tell you some of the things. Okay, so application. Okay, so application layers. Okay, so what are the application layers that we will be having? Basically, okay, in project development, every application is divided into four layers here. Okay, so layer number one, layer number two, layer number three, and layer number four here. Okay, so what is the first layer is called as? First layer is called as what? Presentation layer. Sir, what is this layer, sir? Presentation layer. What is the next layer? The next layer is called as what? Service layer. What is this? Service layer. Okay. What is the next layer? The next layer is called as what? Data access layer. What is this? Data access layer here. Okay. And what is the next layer? The next layer here is what? Integration layer. What is this? Integration layer. Okay. Now up here, guys. Now we are going to understand where exactly the topics what we will be learning in our Java full stack course will be applied at which layer. Okay. So at presentation layer, okay, we are going to use what? HTML. Okay. HTML, CSS. Okay. Bootstrap. HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. Sir, sir, what is the term called presentation layer? Very simple, guys. Presentation layer means okay, the person, the end user, what he can able to see. For example, if I open Google, okay, I can able to see what Google homepage. Okay, that means what I am the end user. I can able to see what Google homepage. Such type of layer is called as what? Presentation layer. Sir, what is service layer? Service layer means where I want to write the business logics. For example, if I enter something in the Google, for example, if I enter SV Infotech, or if I enter DCRIT solutions, okay, so I want to get some results, right? Okay, so this results, what we will be writing inside the service layer. In very simple terminology, service layer is used as business, okay, is used to write what? Business logics here. Okay, just assume service layer is used as to write what? Business logics. Sir, if you don't understand, let me define one more example. I want to write a addition program. When I enter two digits, okay, I want to add. That means what? We will be writing some logic, right? int c equal to a plus b. What is that? Int c equal to a plus b. That is called as what? Some business logic here. Depends upon the client requirement. Okay, we will be writing the code inside the service layer. Okay, what is data access layer? Data access layer means this layer is responsible to communicate with, okay, to communicate with the database. Okay, to communicate with the database, this layer is responsible. That means what? From this layer we will be communicating with database and we will be performing the operations. So what kind of operations we will be performing? We will be performing operations such as select operations, okay, so non-select operations, or some people will be calling it what, DDL operations, okay, DML operations, like that here. Okay, so in data access layer we will be communicating with database and we will be performing what, operations here. And what is the next one here? Next one is integration layer. Sir, what is this integration layer? For example, I am having a one application. Okay, what is this application? This application is Paytm application, and this application is Book My Show application. Okay, Paytm application wants to communicate with Book My Show application, and Book My Show application wants to communicate with Paytm application. Assume this Paytm application is developed in .NET. This Book My Show application is developed in Java. Can C Sharp .NET can able to understand Java language? No. Java language can able to understand C Sharp .NET? No. Okay. So in middle, okay, in middle there must be one mediator, right? Okay, that mediator is nothing but what? Our web services concept here. Okay, so web services concept. In integration layer, by using web services concept, we can able to communicate with different, okay, so different applications, or we can able to communicate with different APIs here. Okay, so APIs. Sir, what is APIs? I want to communicate with the Google API. Okay, so I want to communicate with Salesforce API. Like that, we can able to communicate with different APIs by using what, integration layer here. Okay, so these are the four layers what we will be having in the software project development here. What is the first layer? Presentation layer. What is the next layer? Service layer. What is the third layer? Data access layer. What is the fourth layer here? Integration layer. In presentation layer, we will be understanding what, HTML. Okay, we will be understanding what, CSS. We will be understanding what, Bootstrap. In service layer, we will be writing what, just business logics. In data access layer, okay, so it is responsible to communicate with database. In integration layer, okay, we will be using a concept called as what, web services here. Okay, sir, what is the things we are going to write in the service layer? Okay, so servlets is a one concept. Okay, we can able to write in the service layer. Okay, so JSP. Okay, what is this? Java server pages here. And what is the next one here? By using JavaScript, okay, to perform what, dynamic operations. Okay, if you want to perform dynamic operations, we will be writing such code inside the service layer. Sir, there will be two types of operations. One is static operations and next one is what, dynamic operations. Sir, what is static operations? If the user is getting same result every time, such type of operation is called as what, static operation. Sir, if the user is getting different result based upon his requirement, such type of operation is called as what, okay, so dynamic operations here. So in service layer, to write business logics, we will be using what, servlets, we will be using what, JSP, and we will be using what, JavaScript. Along with this, we will be using what, Spring. Okay, so Spring transaction management. Okay, so Spring transaction management. Sir, what is this Spring transaction management? Okay, so these parts we will be discussing once we go into the subject here. Okay, in data access layer, we will be understanding more about how to communicate with database by using what, JDBC concept, and next by using what, Hibernate. Okay, so by using what, Hibernate, next we will be understanding how to communicate with database by using Spring. By using Spring framework, we can able to communicate with the database here. Okay, very good guys, very good, super. Okay, okay, these are the different types of things what are available to communicate with database here. Okay, sir, only these things, or we have multiple things? No, 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 we are having multiple things, sir. What are those multiple things here? Okay, now let me write here. Let me decrease the font size so that I can able to adjust the things here. First one here is what? JDBC. Okay, next is what? Hibernate. Okay, next is what? Spring ORM. Okay, so by using Spring framework, we can able to communicate with database. Next one is what? Spring Data JPA. Okay, so Spring Data JPA. And next one is what? Spring JDBC. Okay, so these are what? Different types of things what we can able to communicate with data access layer. Sir, these all concepts we will be covering in our course, but here I am discussing at which level what type of things that are required when we are developing a project here. Okay, next one is what? Integration layer. Okay, at integration layer, what are the things we are going to understand? We are going to understand, okay, about Spring REST here. Okay, by using Spring framework, I want to communicate with two different applications. Okay, what is that module name here? Spring REST is a module here. Okay, done guys, done. Okay, so four types: presentation layer, service layer, data access layer, and next one is what? Integration layer here. uh, okay guys, and now I have a one small doubt, sir. Although we are having Spring, then why Spring Boot came into picture? Okay, then why Spring Boot came into picture? Okay, although we are having JavaScript, then why Angular framework came into picture? Okay, so this is what one small doubt I am having, sir. Okay, let me clarify your doubt. Okay, let me take another new one. Okay, now I assume he is a client. Okay, so he is a client. He is a client. Okay, so this client wants to use a application. Okay, assume there is a application is available. What is that application? Okay, something like travel application. Okay, so travel application. This travel application is consists of two things. One is what? One is front end, and next one is what? Next one is back end here. Okay, guys. Okay. So front end, and next one is what? Back end here. Okay. So in front end, he is using what? He is using Angular. Okay. So Angular. Sir, why Angular? Okay. So Angular framework came into picture. Okay, because to develop single page applications. Sir, what is single page applications? Okay. When I when I route from one page to another page, the page should not be reloaded. Okay, the page should not be reloaded. Just just the part which is available. Okay, the part which is available. Okay, or the data what I want. Okay, only such part should be loaded. Okay, to develop single page applications. Okay, single page applications, Angular framework came into picture here. Okay, so in backend, okay, he is using what? He is using Spring Boot. He is using what? Spring Boot here. Okay guys, super. By using this, okay, he can able to get the data, and he can able to work with the application. Okay, so this backend is again connected to one small database. Assume one small database here. Okay, one database. Super guys, super. Now what is my next agenda? Now my question is, sir, although we are having Spring, then why Spring Boot came into picture? Okay, so in Spring, okay, in Spring, we will be having what configuration. Okay, in Spring we will be having what configuration, but in Spring Boot, okay, but in Spring Boot there is no configuration is available. Okay, there is no configuration, everything is auto configuration. So this is the main difference between Spring and Spring Boot here. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Now my target is, my parents said, sir, I want to become a Java developer. Okay, I want to become a Java developer by learning Angular and Spring Boot. Okay, by learning Angular and Spring Boot, can I able to become a Java developer? To become, okay, to become a Java developer, what are the things you require first to become a Java developer? What kind of Java developer? Java full stack developer. Okay, Java full stack developer. Okay, so this is what things here. Okay, sir. Now, to become a full stack developer, what are the things you have to learn? Okay, there will be one roadmap here. What is that? A roadmap. Okay, so first we have to concentrate on what? Core Java. Okay, core Java. Next, you have to concentrate on what? Advanced Java. Next, you have to concentrate on what? Hibernate. Okay, next you should learn what? Spring. Next you should learn what? Spring Boot. Okay, next you should learn what? Microservices. Okay, so these are what? These are the main topics. Along with those, you have to learn what? Java real-time tools here. Okay, so Java real-time tools. Okay, guys. So this is the thing. Along with the okay, so along with this, what is the next content you should learn? HTML, okay, CSS, just JavaScript, Bootstrap, okay, so Bootstrap, and one framework. Either it is Angular framework or React framework here. Okay, so these are the things what you have to learn to become a Java developer here. To become a what? To become a Java developer here. Okay, guys. Sir, once I complete all these things, okay. So with the Angular, okay. So with Angular plus Spring Boot, okay. As a fresher, you will be getting, okay, starting 5 LPA, okay. So 5 lakhs per annum, okay. So this is the what is the current market is expecting for a freshers, okay. Freshers should have knowledge on Spring Boot along with Angular framework or along with React framework. Okay, guys. Now, once you join in this Java full stack developer course, okay. So, as a part of this course, every day we will be understanding each and every concept with theory along with practical. Theory along with practical. Okay. So, everything will be typed in front of you. That means a application will be developed in front of you, and material will be provided to you. So what is your main duty? Your main duty is to attend the classes regularly, and you should practice the programs every day. If you have any doubts, okay, so you should ask that doubts immediately in the next class or by the end of the session here. Okay, so I hope you are planning and you will be joining in this Java full stack developer course. Okay, so we will be completing these things in a line by line order, and we will be becoming a Java full stack developer here. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. This is Sai Teja signing off. Take care.